All right, welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be a good split between PCC training and tactical games training. I do want to say this right off the bat. I actually supposed to be going to Czech Republic pretty soon for PCC Worlds, but I actually had to pull out due to some family, personal, just some issues all over that wasn't going to be very helpful at that time. So unfortunately, I had to pull out. We are looking forward. I'm still continuing PCC training because I think we might go to Nationals, which is domestic inside the United States in October, which is like a month before Tactical Games Nationals. So you're gonna see a little bit less of PCC training, but you will see it today. And then also, what we're also ramping back up for is my 5th season of Tactical Games. The goal, can I win it for the 4th year in a row? There's some good guys out there. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. We got some training for PCC and for Tactical Games. Let's get into it. We're gonna send it. All right, we're doing dry fire today. We're gonna do PCC first. We'll do a little more TAC Games dry fire. We're gonna talk about PCC dry fire first. So we're gonna be doing a 2 reload 2 drill today, kind of bringing it back to the basics. And then we got some visual focus. So we're gonna be focusing on looking our eyes at targets, because you're gonna see when we do the classifier later today, it's gonna have a reload in it. It's also gonna have some visual focus and some like no shoots for sure that I'm gonna probably shoot. So I'm to really focus on, hey, being visual, looking to where I wanna drive the gun to. Okay, so we're gonna do some tactical games style dry fire. I get asked this a lot. What do you do for dry fire for tactical games? We do a lot for the complete program. I do a little bit of my own style. It tends to be very, very boring. So prepare to watch the most boringest part of this video, although it has worked for me. So 80%, 85% of the points when we go to a tactical game style weekend is you're shooting a small target with a high heart rate. Now, when I do dry fire, I don't have a high heart rate. I save that for when I go to the range. I'm focusing when I do dry fire here in the barn, in my house, whatever, of just resting heart rate, good trigger pull, good press and prep. Like that way, when I go do fitness, I have good fundamentals behind me. I'm not really caring about mixing the fitness with my dry fire. What do you need for dry fire, Jacob? A whiteboard in 2 shapes, or put a sticky note on a wall. Doesn't really matter. I don't have any fancy equipment I use for dry fire. I will show you my rifle fancy equipment. That's the only piece of equipment I actually use. The rest of it is wasted money if you buy anything for dry fire, in my personal opinion. So today, I've got a canted rectangle that I'll shoot at like a couple steps away, like 3 yards. So will give me a simulated distance of maybe like 12 to 15 yards if I was shooting this. And that's what we're gonna be shooting today, is this target at 12 yards. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Then I've got a circle. We're gonna be shooting a circle shape for the rifle. So I'll be simulating that by backing off about, I don't know, 10 yards or so to get kind of the feel for that when I shoot for the stage we have outside today. For my pistol, I don't use anything. I don't use anything for the dry fire for my pistol. Don't use any trainer or anything. It's just a blank gun. I think you should just get used to pulling the trigger in your gun. Then for rifle, for tools for this looks kind of weird, but I will make fun of every dry fire tool that exists on the planet. The only one I actually use on a consistent daily basis and like is Mantis. Has a black beard. This is like their V1. I think they make a much better version now. That will simulate the trigger pull. Now, it shoots a laser out of your gun, and I think that's stupid. So I tape up my barrel because I don't care where the laser is going. I don't give a crap about that. All I care about is being honest with myself and saying, hey, am I on target? And then pulling the trigger because I like how it'll reset my trigger every time. That's the only reason I use this tool. So other than that, tape your barrel up. How much do I do is usually the question. We shoot around 250 rounds of pistol, 250 rounds of rifle on average for a full tactical game style weekend. I will try on a daily basis to shoot 200 dry fire pistol rounds and 200 to 250 dry fire rifle rounds across the whole day. It might be done in one sitting, it might be done across various sittings, but I will try to do across the whole day, get 200, 250 of each. I will also rotate between. I'm not just going to be doing both hands on my pistol freestyle. I will also say, hey, if I'm going to shoot 200 today, I might shoot 50 left, 50 right, and 100 both. So I'll mix it up quite a bit. So that's what we're doing today. It's going to be kind of boring, but it works. Switch the targets or the sizes. Obviously for tactical games, we have different shapes and things we shoot, depending upon how many rounds we're gonna do and the size of the target and all that good stuff. Today, I'm just choosing to shoot the targets that you're gonna see down range when I do this stage. That way it's kind of like, oh, I see why he does that. So yes, I will change it up randomly, however I feel. All right, we're at the range. We're gonna be doing our live fire for our PCC first, and then we'll finish up with our tactical games live fire training. For PCC, we're gonna start with some 2 reload 2, just like what we did for dry fire, and then we're gonna jump in right into a classifier. We're not gonna have a whole lot of time on the range today for PCC since we are doing tactical game stuff. So we're gonna jump right into a classifier like we've been doing the past videos, 3 attempts at it. You're gonna see the good, the bad, the ugly. We got 9902. It's the new El Presidente. So we did visual focus for some dry fire drills. Hopefully it'll transfer over to the live fire drills because we're gonna be doing 3 targets with a reload in between, and we'll have some no shoots and some hard targets on it. I had the number wrong. It's 9922, not 9902. So the goal is to shoot a masterclass. That'd be what I like to do. We're gonna try it 3 times. Obviously, you don't do that if you're at actual event, but we're not. We're at my barn. So masterclass hit factor should be a 10.1. It's a 60-point course of fire, so therefore I should run it in sub 6 seconds if it's clean. So we're gonna give it a shot. Oh my gosh. .591. Did you see how I had to come back for that shot? That was stupid. Let's go look at it. Okay, all alpha. Yay! All alpha. Yay! 3 alpha, 1 Charlie. I had to come back for this shot because I shot 1, trigger froze, moved on, shot 2, came back. I don't think that's a DQ. I'm not really sure, but 591, 1 Charlie. We'll put the math on the screen. All right. Second attempt. .527. Got all alpha, and 1 Charlie, 527. Third and final run coming up. All right, third and final run. We're gonna send it. The 522. I will say you'll see some pasties on here because I had a malfunction on my third run, so we tanked it. Got 4 alpha, and 2 alpha, 2 Charlie. All right, finishing up the day with some tactical game style stages. We're gonna do 2 of them I'll talk about the first one, I'll do it, then I'll talk about the second one. First we're gonna do is bike and echo bike and rifle only. So we're on a 1 minute clock, you have 1 minute to accomplish a 24 calorie echo bike, and then we're gonna shoot 5 rifle rounds down range. We are at, it's either 20 or 25 yards. I'll tell you after the workout. 20 or 25 yards, we're only doing 3 sets of this, and we're gonna rest 1 minute in between. 3, 2, 1. That was annoying. and 60. .45. Last one. Two. .63. .53. Done. Oh my gosh, that hurt. We'll clear it out, we'll go down range. Average of 140 heart rate. Max 164 or 67. Those nice colorful peaks. Round one, dropped one shot. Stupid last shot, rushed it. Round two, dropped two. I shot this one and then immediately looked at it and pulled the next shot. Shot the same stinking spot. And then last round, all cleaned out. Could be better, could be worse. All right, I'm tired from the last workout. Here we go, we got ourselves 4-time 20, 15, 10 box step overs with 70, double 70s for men, double 50s for ladies, and then 9 pistol shots in between the fitness. So 20, 9, 15, 9, 10, 9. 9 pistol shots, 12 yards, candid rectangles. This is gonna hurt. New Year Pro. I like how I'm wearing a mic for this workout. In the last workout, I was flopping around the middle of the echo bike. All right, here we go. Going in 3, 2, 1. 170. 175. 160. 170. 409, average 161, max 173. Let's go look. Round 1, drop 1. Round 2, drop 1. Round 3, you guessed it, drop 1. That was tough on the grip. My hands were shaking. And so usually this is my first shot because I'm just shaking so much. Would have been better had I rested a couple of seconds before squeezing out the first round because I was just yanking it. Okay. Full day training, shooting training. It's PCC, talked about not going to Worlds, probably Nationals in October. Tactical games training. 2 things I tried out today that I actually really liked. Suppressor on the tactical games rifle from Huxworks. It's their 5.56K, their flow. I haven't tried it for a lot of rounds, but that was super nice for tac game style stuff. Just stayed on target. And then tried new Ear Pro out from Sound Gear. That worked really well, stayed in my ear, which is usually the big issue I have for a lot of tactical game stuff. So, full day of training. Still got to go compete in tactical games this year. Excited for it. It'll be my 5th year, like I said. Try and go win the thing again. Possibly. Guys are getting good. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. My forearms hurt. I got crying babies at home. I'll catch you in the next one.